Corfu is one of Greece's most popular islands for holidaymakers. With 2.5 million visitors here in 2019, the talk was about over-tourism. No longer. Last year's tourism revenue fell by 3/4 because of COVID-19. And because tourism is the main industry, 8 in 10 people were left unemployed and dependent on state aid. Many businesses have gone bankrupt. ELENI CHRYSIKOPOULOU says she feels lucky to be able to reopen.
I worry about going out of business. I'm not optimistic this year. I can't support the shop. The expenses are really high. I'm holding on by my fingernails now that we've lost a whole season.
Industry leaders here say they'll be lucky to reach just 45% of their 2019 income this year. It's a different story on PAXOI, just south of Corfu. The islanders managed to hold on to half their business during the worst of the pandemic last year and believe they'll do even better now. That's because PAXOI was developed as a luxury destination in the 1970s, when Europeans started to build villas here and then rented them out to other Europeans to offset the cost.
PAXOI is a small island without hotels. There are villas and rented apartments tourists trust because they don't come into contact with broadly used spaces. The villas are clean and owners try to keep them disinfected.
Psaropoulos, who rents apartments, says half his business is repeat tourism, a level of loyalty hard to find on Corfu. There are 2,500 residents on PAXOI, and authorities here say they have so far vaccinated about 2/3 of the population, compared to the national average of under 30%. So this island is selling itself as a COVID-safe destination, something larger tourism hotspots cannot do. PAXOI is certainly doing well as a luxury destination. The 4-month season keeps people in money the rest of the year. Such profits haven't gone unnoticed on Corfu, where a dozen 5-star hotels have gone up in the last 15 years. Corfians are now seeking to cash in on those more expensive markets.
We're at a turning point. We depend on the British market for 40% of our tourism. We're trying to attract new markets like China, the United Arab Emirates, Kazakhstan and Azerbaijan. We believe this is the future.
The trend towards luxury, locals hope, will ensure the sun never sets on Greek tourism. Psaropoulos, Al Jazeera on Corfu and PAXOI.